It's Pizzle. I was not expecting to make this video this week, but unlike most people, Pizzle don't need to follow no script. We can flip it on and off at any time we need to. It's come to my attention that a rival of mine, the mighty E-Rock himself, has decided to call it quits here on YouTube and has parted ways with the 4th and John crew. Now, my understanding is that he left on good terms. That's my understanding. And if you've been paying attention over the last several years, E-Rock has taken a lot from me. Taken a lot of wins from me. He's even taken things right out of this man cave. Man hasn't even walked 1 foot in this room, but he has taken from this room. Which means he has a piece of me, whether he knows it or not. And he's disrespected those things. I get what you're going through, Rock. I do. I understand. I know the pressures. You know, you and I are a lot alike. We are. We have some differences, just like all men, but when you really get down to it, we're a lot alike. You know, I created something amazing at one time here on YouTube. It was called the Giants Mafia. What a great group. What a great idea. Well before its time. I'm not so sure a Giants Mafia thing could work in today's YouTube landscape, but the fact is, it worked during its time. What did you go do, Rock? Years later, you created the 4th and John crew. Now, I don't want to sit here and say that I had anything to do with that, but let's be real. You may have never been exactly in the TTC, but you saw what was going on. They say, Rock, that records are meant to be broken. That's what they say. And you see somebody build something, you say, I want to build something myself, but I'm going to build it bigger and better than the way he did it. And then, Rock, what happens is somebody builds it bigger and better than the way you did it. And so on and so forth. That's how life works, isn't it? And we've had some great battles here on YouTube. But I remember a time that I too was ready to walk away from YouTube. Was getting ready to be a daddy. Came on YouTube and told everybody that I was getting ready to finally be a dad, and that I think this YouTube thing was something that I needed to take some time away from. And then you had to go invite me to Lincoln Financial Field, and maybe you didn't think I'd show up, but I did, didn't I, Rock? You see, a lot of people on YouTube create content. They create a lot of things and a lot of substance, and at the end of the day, they believe they create for the masses, and in return, the masses give them what they want. But the truth about it is, Rock, they didn't create anything. We're the ones that created stuff. We're the ones that really painted some great portraits, if you know what I'm saying. We made memories, Rock. We broke bread. And we showed everybody here on YouTube how it was done. We're the ones that really made some great content. Here's the thing, Rock. This is the point of the video. I think you know, don't you? Yeah. I think you know that deep down inside, the window has closed for the Philadelphia Eagles. And a guy like you, who is a big representation of the 4th and John crew, just like I was the head honcho with Giants Mafia, that you always have to be on no matter what. Everybody expects you to give 110% content at all times, but at the end of the day, Rock, you're just a human just like anybody else. You can't always be on. You can't always give the people what they want. And you know it's going to be harder for you because the Eagles aren't going to be that good anymore. I'm not calling you fair weather, but something doesn't smell right here, Rock. So I want you to listen to me carefully. You can leave YouTube. You can leave your little dumpster fire of a podcast show. But when the Giants and Eagles play, and we win, the Giants, you're going to hear from me. Doesn't matter where I have to go to find you. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to get even with you. I'll even go to hell if I have to. You and I think we're both destined for hell. I'll see you in hell, Rock.